We are here, of course, to discuss with a number of stakeholders, as you've heard, and we believe that one of the key was the electoral reforms, which has just been covered. But in addition, we are also looking at talking to other stakeholders. So far, we've already met the Ministry of Finance permanent secretaries, which we did last week, no, yesterday, and then, of course, we've talked to the UDA party. Tomorrow, we are planning to have a number of engagements, starting with Kenya Airways. That's once we've already had the appointment firmed up. From there, we will be discussing with Konza Metropolis, the Konza institution, and then after that, we'll go to Tourism Board to discuss with them. But let me just keep a focus on the reasons why this is important. When you look at the diaspora, especially when you look at the expertise, the experience, and even the remittance that we've talked about, it really covers quite a lot what the country can benefit from. And it's important that diasporans engage with different departments, as you've seen. We've also engaged with young people. You've seen what they can be able to do here. We've engaged with stakeholders in the housing market, in the housing sector. We're engaging with the transport area. In fact, we talked to NTSA yesterday. So the question really is, what can the diaspora bring on board, rather than what is it that the country can do for the diaspora? And that's why we are here to push that narrative, bring value to the country, but at the same time, look at the country as home, and where possible, correct issues, or at least point out to issues which are progressive that can be able to help this country to move forward.
Above 4 million Kenyans living in diaspora, and we forget that. And if you look at all the elections that we've done, what are the differences between the leading candidate and the second candidate? 100,000 votes. Allow diaspora to vote and facilitate that vote. I think that can change the political dynamics here in Kenya. I think diaspora is a chance for Kenya, really. It's a chance for Kenya because there are people who are patriotic. You look around, like how many people just paid tickets from wherever they are to just come and have like these political engagements. Because what diaspora is doing now, we are trying to engage leaders. Actually, we are trying to go as high as possible. Even if the president wants to talk to us, we are willing to engage with everyone to sell this idea that, consider us as allies. Because previously we had these promises that we were going to be like a separate ministry. But at the end of the day, we are docket in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We don't typically fit there, but because foreign affairs is what? It's foreign affairs. It's relationship between, two alien entities. But we are not aliens actually. We are Kenyans. People say, okay, maybe we should stay there because of the budget issues, things like that. I don't know the thinking of the people who decided to put us in that ministry.
Betty Mahogo, and I'm also a member of this Diaspora Technical Working Group. I'm Secretary General of Diaspora Fraternity, called Diaspora County 48. I'm working in African nations, so in tourism, and promoting young people in tourism. We are here to discuss also with our president and different sectors like tourism on how we will bring solutions to this country. So we will not fail to also discuss with our president on the state of the nation, because we bring solutions. And we have solutions as people who love our country, members of this nation, citizens of this nation living in diaspora. This is our country, this is our home, and we bring solutions. So we will discuss with our president about the state of the nation and how we bring solutions to some of the issues that affect our country. Yes.
What are those problems?
No, like employment. We are discussing tourism, for example. That is my line, and I believe that a lot of young people can be employed in the tourism sector. And those who are doing agriculture will also earn from the tourism sector if we are able to develop this sector very well. So this is part of the solutions that we bring.
Diaspora Technical Working Group is just a coalition of diaspora leaders across the world. There are over 100 leaders from different associations, organizations, interest groups, political parties. This is a non-partisan group. So some of us belong to ODM, WIPA, UDA, because we don't care about the politics of Kenya. We just care about the interests of the diaspora. So we came together to just focus on the voting rights, and it's been so much going on because the diaspora, we are able to vote. Article 38, 81, 82 give us the right to vote. And IBC hasn't been doing a lot of work towards that article progressively. So we have taken some initiative to look at some of the embedding issues that are causing the IBC not to necessitate many people to register and vote. We only have 10,000 registered voters in the diaspora, and out of it only 6,000 voted in the last election. So this team came together to look at the legislation, look at some of the policies, regulations that have been affecting this voting right. And we've done a lot of work. We have made many groups in the country. We have made LSK, IBC, Katiba Institute, ELOC, CMD, that's Center for Multi-Party. We have made the executive. We have made all political parties. And we're in the country, of course, to meet with the head of state this week. We are hoping that we'll be able to meet the president to advocate the same rights for election. So at the moment, we are only supposed to vote at the embassy or the consulate progressively, meaning IBC has been adding few countries every election cycle, but that is not enough. So we feel that it should be full-blown. And number two, many people don't live near their embassies.
The biggest challenge yenye nimepitia kwa hii biashara ni kwanza nikianza kabisa ilikuwa udhaifu wa pesa, kupata pesa ya kununua machinery, kutafuta hizo vifaa zenye zinafaa ndio ushone kitu ya maana zilikuwa shida, and then pia kupata team mafundi wenye wanaaminika ni shida sana kwa industry, na ndio maana hata venye nikaamua nijijenge kwanza kidogo, alafu maybe this year ama the end of this year nitaanza fashion school. So hizo ndizo shida kubwa, changamoto kubwa sana. Alafu pia nilipoanza pia makastoma wengi hawako wananiaminia, but sasa wananiaminia wakishaona kazi, kwa sababu ufundi ni kitu yenye imeharibiwa jina. So wakishaona kazi sasa wanakuamini.